Too rich for the chick. Too rich for the chick. Do it, babe. Do it, babe. Hey, hey. Do it, babe. Do it, babe. Yeah, yeah. Let me explain what this whole thing is. Some would say, why are you wearing sunglasses at night? Very simple solution. When you're cool, the sun never stops shining on you. Ding! Nah. Let's talk for real. Let's talk for real, right? Now, let me explain. I'm a dominant Sagittarius male, for those who ask it. But let me explain to you what this topic is about. A lot of people get mixed up with the title and what it means. Should a woman or wife choose her husband first over her children? This has been a discussion that I was having earlier today, so I decided why not take it to the rest of y'all? And rather than put her on here, everybody go, whoa, wait a minute. Now, let me explain to y'all something. The Bible suggests and says husband and wife are of one flesh. That the wife should always choose the husband first before the children. That is the way they say God law. Peter said it. It's all through the Bible. Completely. That is the way it is. The Bible never says children first. It never says that. The wife must choose the husband. Wife, husband, then children. I'm just saying. It's like that in every religion. No religion says the children comes first. None. If you ain't first, you last. So me and her actually got into this, and she was, ain't nobody coming before my kid. My kid gonna be done. Ain't picking no man over my kid. I said, your husband. I don't care if I did get married. I ain't choosing him over my kid. So I'm just like I'm not trying to have an argument with you. I'm just saying what's in the book. We ain't saying that in the book. I ain't see that. That's something you made up. I ain't you think I'm gonna choose you over my kid? I said I never said anything like this. I'm like, just, you know what? Let's forget this whole conversation. So that's why I had to bring it to you guys here. Now she's like, my kids come first. Forget that. Because the Bible suggests this is why women have problems with marriages. Because they don't follow order of construction. Where it's supposed to be God, family, and everything else. But God's supposed to come first, then the family, and then everything else. And because you don't follow this order of the husband, the man's decision is made. Because you don't follow that. Oh, thanks, LeBron. Glad you like it. Because you don't follow this order, this is why you don't have happiness. So this is why the Bible explains this, and the Quran explains this, the Torah explains this. They have the very simple order. Like, see, that's what people don't understand. In different religions, it's no matter if it's in this language, that language, or this language, they have very similar standards in a lot of different things, especially when it comes to the man comes first, the husband. I didn't write the book, don't hit me. But as far as the book, the foundation is the husband, wife, children, man, woman, one bond, one flesh. They do not discuss anything coming before that. The wife's supposed to go to the husband. She's supposed to always put the husband first. Then the children. That's the way every structure of any system, whether you're in China and you take Buddhism, same technology. Oh, you must have just got paid, LeBron. I appreciate it. In Buddhism, it's like that. The Hindu nation is the same way. When they make the circle and take the vow of marriage, it's all about wife. Even when the wives are assigned to them, because in Hinduism, they marry their cousins, supposedly. They're supposed to marry their cousin. That's why you see a lot of Modi and Patels, right? Modi, Patel, Modi, Patel, Modi, Patel, because they're all related. So the marriages are arranged. Normally the brother marries the sisters. When she goes out and gets married to her cousins, his son must marry her cousin. So they're first cousins and they get married. That's the way the Hindu thing works. It's very weird. But they believe in the seven mothers. Like the cow, the goat, and all of these different things. They equal 7. So they were, and in their whole circle is still the same thing. Wife, husband, children. That's the wife must go in and refer to the husband. It's husband, wife, then children. That bond is like this. So it needs to go in that order in order for you to have a successful household. And households that don't have this structure, it leads to disorder and chaos. And with the poor, as you've seen from the 70s, in the 70s you had families, black families. 60s and 70s you had black families of about 6, 7, 8 kids, husband, wife. Was very less violent. Kids grew up with a little stability. They were taught how to be men. They knew how to start their own families. In the 80s, the introduction of the welfare system, which would take the father out of the family situation. He has to be gone. And then they would pay you money just for the father to be gone. Most fathers had to sneak out and pretend that they didn't live there. They would send somebody over to the house to make sure the husband wasn't in the household. So now the husband's missing. Now you have nobody to check your teenage son who's got over aggressive and big. Now he's bowling over the mother. So now that he's bowling over the mother and bossing her around, there's no order, nobody to keep them in check. So they run wild out in the streets, do whatever they want to do. She can't really keep an eye on them because she got to go to work. There's no structure at the home. There's no sit down, let's have dinner together as a family no more. Because she got to go out and work. They going in, they eat whatever's left over in the kitchen. The whole structure is gone. Now that that's broken, now you got more crime. Now you got violence. Now you got all this kids running around making other babies with other people. And they don't have nowhere to live. They still living with moms. Now they got the grandmas raising the kids now. Because these kids are not old enough to do anything. So it leads to these situations you see now with all this crime, all these juvenile kids who are super over emotional. They just bursting out like kids because there was no one there to put them in check when they were growing up. Now you think this is a just accidental? So, I hope this is educational for a lot of you guys. Now, in my opinion, there was a situation my mom had to choose me over her husband. So, I was very, very grateful, and it saved my life. So, I'm always indebted for that. And I think I rewarded her enough with my survival alone that was a very wise decision. But what's important these days is to make sure that you're never in a situation where your wife has to choose. You see, the problem is, oh yeah, see, you guys could take a page out of LeBron's book. Throw some money on the line. Throw some money down, like Bron. See, Bron can come in here and do what he wants. A lot of guys weren't taught how to be men. And that's the tragic part that we deal with. We weren't taught how to be men. We learned on our own. How many guys, you would be amazed and shocked how many guys don't even know how to put on a tie. You ever went to a wedding and seen somebody there in a blue jean outfit and a t-shirt with a rest in peace t-shirt on at a wedding? And you're like, dog, you don't got a dress shirt, no dress pants? I would have gave you something. And you're like, wow, we really digress this much. That should be goal number one. On my block where I lived, nobody lived there with their father. Every household was a grandma, mom raising them, stepdad, mom, grandparents raising them. None of the kids had their fathers. Not one that lived on my block. Not one. Yeah, without that father figure. See, I was blessed. I had great father, my grandfather there. I had my uncles. I grew up in a nurturing environment. You know what they say, it takes a village? I had the village. So I was blessed. But see, I'm not somebody who sits here and go, I made it. Why can't everyone else made it? I made it. Everybody can do this if they apply themselves. Not everybody had a nurturing system. And that's what people got to understand. Not everybody's born with a nurturing system around them. I could have been born with a mom that was doing coke, doing drugs, and she on her own. I wouldn't have had, who's to know how I would have turned out. Oh, thank you for the buck. Somebody sent me $1. But who'd have known how I would have turned out if I didn't have that? I appreciate the support and love. I really do. Everybody knows I need it. But everybody's quick to judge other people. See, you can't do that. Charles Barkley make this mistake. A lot of other people, well, these people just lazy. Black people just lazy now. They don't want to get out there and work. I'm like, Charles, you grew up in a different era that had a strong black family around you. Family, that's key. A lot of these people growing up with drug addicts in the house. They smoking and drinking. They got him smoking and drinking early. You know, you growing up in a broken household, gang members in there, uncle smacking people up. You grew up in insanity. You didn't grow up in a family nurturing system. Then you want that person to grow up reformed. He don't know how to be. There's people that don't even know how to eat. And they grown people, like 17, 18, can't even grab a fork and eat. They can't read. They can't count. I mean, it would shock you, but they will grab a gun and blow your head off with no reservations. For the block. Seriously, for the block. So you got to ask yourself, how did we fall this far? And the reason how? Because nobody wants to take the 1 foot, put it forward, and say, I'm going to be the difference. Nobody wants to police their own community. Nobody wants to say, let's take care of our block. If everybody said, let's take care of our block, it will solve everything. It's going to take a village until everybody get it straight. You got to have more families involved. If you was involved in your community, people be talking about Trayvon and Jordan and all this stuff and talking about, man, we got to fix Ferguson. Fix Ferguson? You ain't even fixed your block. Your block messed up. How you going to fix Ferguson that's 600,000 miles away from you, but you can't fix up your neighborhood? And they doing drugs, selling drugs, killing people right there in front of you on your neighborhood, on your block. But you worried about Ferguson. You got to fix where you are first. Most of these people talking about and complain about stuff, they don't even know who their alderman is. But yet you voted for him. I voted for him? Did I? Oh man, strange. I didn't know I did that. But yeah, you voted for him. He in office because of you. And as long as y'all don't concern him with any cause or any rallies to do anything, guess what ain't gonna get done? Nothing. They're not gonna fix your streets. Y'all can't even get your streets paved. Anytime there's a little crack in the street on where I'm from, they shut everything down. We fixing the streets. I'll be doggone. I ain't used to this. I go back to the hood. It's like a bomb went off over there. I'm like, all the streets are cracked up. I'm like, what happened to this place? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do something, get involved that way. Get something going. Ray J's music, not really. I'm not real huge R&B fan, dude. I grew up on hip hop mostly. You know, one of my goals in life was to sleep with a chick playing Mobb Deep. And it worked. So I accomplished that and scratched that off my list. I said, if I can sleep with a chick playing Mobb Deep, I'm good. I was just watching that, Jessica. Do you want to know what song it was too? You Should Make Love, Not War. I was like, yes! I was in there rapping while I was in the process. Look around, you surrounded by the M.O.B. D-E-E-E-P. Infamous. My dust come through, we got the big long chains. And she was like, I like this song too. All I was thinking about is, man, wait till I tell my boys I did it. I hit a chick off Bob D. Yeah. It didn't take much to please me back then. Oh, man. But that's something. And that's weird to me because I would always think you would choose your children first. Before, that's why, and it was shocking to me to find out that in every religion, it says the wife's supposed to choose the husband. Every form. I've checked. So I would have a much stronger argument. How can I be saved? I'm the wrong person to ask, brother. That's between you and God. You, the Most High, the Creator, the Elohim, Yahweh, Yahweh, that's all up to y'all. R. Kelly, Feeling on Your Booty. I mean, all that stuff probably played before doing other sessions. I mean, that's what the... I got in trouble for having... I had a CD, right? I'm getting ready to go into the mode, to set the mode for the whole climax. And she's here for this reason. She's mad. My CD says, Make Out Jams. What do you mean, make out jams? So you just do this every day? You just already got a program list? I'm like, well, what you mean? I play this move music. Now we arguing over this? So we had to argue over and over because my CD says make out jams. See, women like to argue. Men really don't. We don't like to argue. We like to be right. And we don't mind debating. But we don't like to argue. We get frustrated into an argument. A woman will frustrate you to get you to argue with her. She'll be like... Why wouldn't you just put that in there? That's so stupid. It'd be like, what? Yeah, why don't you just do that? Just put that in there. I'd be like, why are we sitting here arguing over where would I put the doggone broom? You know what? Okay, where do you want the broom to go? Just put it in the closet. I shouldn't have to tell you that. Gosh, you just leaving it all out. I'll be okay. I'll put it up. Nothing that's ever going to be done. The broom is one argument. You do the same thing upstairs. I'll be like, why you got the closet door open? When you get something out of it, just close it. Why you gotta leave it open for? And you thinking to yourself, I moved out my mama house. Why do I need to be getting chastised in my own house I'm paying money for? Because, see, the woman don't always remember all the good stuff you do for her. When you bring her flowers, you bring her something from the store, you bring her some candy, take her to see her little movie she been crying about to go see. They don't remember none of those good things when you do one thing they don't like. The one thing they don't like, they get mad at. You act like you just started. It's your first day on the job. My God, I ain't built up no points. I'm like, I ain't built up no points. I guess I'm just going here to get dumped on every day. Till a man becomes immune. He's so used to getting dumped on as soon as he walked through the door. He sit in the car for about 20 minutes before he come in the door. Just listening to tunes or whatever. Doom, 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 doom. Hey, that's his escape. That's his whole vacation. A man's vacation is just silence. Like, oh gosh, this is perfect. Nobody yelling at me, nothing. I just came off work where I'm already just mad at my boss because I can't yell at him. Now I gotta go at home and get yelled at for I don't even know what's coming today. Soon as we walk through the door. You ain't checked the mail? Oh, I'll go out in a minute. You could have just grabbed it before you came in here. You see, that's what I'm saying. You don't even think. Blah, 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 blah. Don't forget at 3:30 we going to what's his name's dinner. And blah, blah, blah. That's today? Yeah, I've been told you don't listen. Blah, blah, you never listen. But I bet if it was the game, you would have remembered. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now they doing all that funniness, all that arguing. Like you said you wasn't going. You never said you wasn't going, but yet they still arguing. You're like, I just asked you, is that today? What time is it? That's fine. I got time. I can get dressed. I can go. Why are we still arguing about it? Because it's in a woman's DNA to keep treating you like a child. Unless you address it first in the beginning. Shoot, I wish I was the 40-year-old virgin. I have a whole different philosophy and a whole lot more money. Gosh, if I went 40 years, Jesus. I'm thinking all the bread I would have saved. Man. Oh, white women ain't taking us from no black woman. Period. That's a lie. Black men is choosing white women over black women because it's less stress they think. They're making that decision based on the accessibility, what they're willing to put up with. Because the white women, they strategize. They know, this is the guy I want. I don't know how to get him. They gonna do what you ain't doing. You put the man down. Black women put black men down. They treat them like kings. And then next thing you know, it switches up. Of course white women are crazy too. They might the craziest ones. But they play the role first. They treat you like a king early on. Then they hit the switch on you when they got you. And they know you comfortable. Yeah, you just take it. Next thing you know, you ain't the same person no more. They got a good game plan. What black women need to do is say, you know what? Instead of tearing down my husband or my boyfriend, who I want to be with, but I'm tearing him down every day. If I'm going to tear him down, why don't I build him up too? Instead of complaining, why don't I try to find a way so we can both get better at this? Shouldn't be a one-way street. Because if I keep tearing them down, he gonna not look at me with enjoyment no more. He might be looking at Becky across the street, daydreaming about her. She telling him every day how great he looks. Yeah, my wife said I'm getting too fat. You look great. I do? Yeah, and I like what you did with your hair. You got a haircut. Yeah, I did. Now they gonna go to anywhere they can get anybody giving them some praise or a good look, or if a girl go down the street be like, "Ooh, that's a cute shirt you got." Yeah, man, a guy gonna wear that shirt 4 days out of a week. Just to wear that shirt, she said I look cute in. I gotta get that shirt. They done been torn down so much. Any bit of praise coming through the door, a man gonna be very joyous or happy to get. But it's not always the woman's fault. That's another thing the man don't understand. It's not always the woman's fault. Sometimes you get men that are really stupid, and they force this type of behavior. You get a nice, honest woman who's dedicated to just you, and you treat her like an object. Take advantage of her like her job on earth is just to serve you. And you take it for granted. Then when it's gone, that's when you care. Oh my God. Why are you leaving? Why are you doing this to me? I'm like, stupid. You can only push a woman for so long. She stayed with you for a long time because she thought maybe he'll wake up. Maybe this is a phase. I could fix him. There's still good in him. But nope, it wasn't. He's a piece of crap and wasn't gonna change. All he wanted was his way and no other way. Well, that's society for you. Well, the Pistons would take anybody, but that would be so dumb. What's up, Jeremiah? Oh, this is crap, Jessica. Why you say that? That's the thing. When you got a good woman behind you, stay with him. When you go out there looking for something else, just temporary, what are you going there for? Don't you realize you got to sleep around this woman? I told you, I had a friend left a wife, went through all this money to pay to get out of the divorce. I'm like, why did you leave? It was a nightmare, dog. Trust me, you don't know. I'll tell you about it later. I'll tell you about it someday. It was a nightmare. Went chasing behind this other woman. This woman just oozes sexuality. She was hot. And he's sitting over there trying to get himself, like, together and all this stuff. He lost weight. Got in shape. He was eating good. He's like, man, see, that's what I'm saying. She got me eating good. She got me doing this. She got me doing that. Split up his marriage and everything. They got bikes together, motorcycles, riding together. Him and this other girl. Then he talking about, I want to be with her forever. That's not what she wanted. That's not what she wanted. What she wanted was not to be kept. She just liked the excitement of going back and forth, doing all these things. She was like, let's keep it like this. Why you want to ruin it with a marriage? Because I want to be with you, baby. What, you want to be with somebody else? No, I just don't want to do the man and woman thing. She's happy with no commitments, no attachments. She want to just keep doing this. But now he's starting to get those marriage feelings for her. So she ends up dumping him and going off with somebody else. And then you left your wife, your kids, you paid all that money, and now where you at? Now you back in the same boat because you were chasing a woman that did just split up your household, that caused you to do that. And now you let somebody else come in between you. Her affection start going to somewhere else because you start caring too much to want to settle down. She didn't want to settle down, man. She wanted, let's go run around here, do this and do that. But you were thinking, okay, I'm with you now, things gonna slow down. She don't want it to slow down. She's not a slow down type chick. So what he naturally do, went running back to his wife, the one he just divorced. And she took him back. He was lucky. Lucky. Gotta drink water. Stay hydrated. But he thought because he loved her so much, she loved him enough that it's gonna work out. I love her and she love me, so that's all it needs is love, love, love. Absolutely. The black dude was weak in that movie. When he gets old and crusty, he wants to settle down. Do I want to get married? I'll think like that, like when things are going real well, you be like, you know what? It wouldn't be so bad if I got married. Let me see. Then I start thinking about, do I want to be married to this person for the rest of my life? I'd be like, well, how about till my car breaks down? Or give me 5 years. Then I can go my way, she go her way. I'm just not into the rest of my life thing. I haven't found that one person. Whenever I felt like this might be the one, they do something to screw it up. It's like on roll call. And I'll be like, yes, thank you. Now I know I cannot be with you. Thank you. Oh, that's easier said than done. I tried to find a chick on my level. I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, so we should come up with this plan. That way You know, me and you will be partners on the deal. You know, we can both invest, you know, and then we can get the property. You could be the real estate investor. You can flip it and make the profit off of it, get your percentage over there and get your cut. Then you can go and talk to these other like homes and Countrywide and deal with the banks and then when this and that. She's like, I want to go to Summerfest. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right, well, yeah, get in the car. I'm gonna drop you off back in the hood. Yep. Dropped her back off in the hood, cause too rich for the chick. Too rich for the chick. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Bye-bye. No, I need a chick that understands common sense. I'll be like, you know what, I gotta pay these bills, you know, I gotta pay the mortgage on this, I gotta pay that, I gotta pay this. We need to take care of that first, and yeah, then we need to take a vacation. Let's go to Vegas, or let's go to Puerto Rico. I'm like, get in the car, please. Yeah, we gotta go. Goodbye. Drop her off right back in the hood. I'm too rich for the chick. Too rich for the chick. I don't mind a liberal woman. I just don't want a liberal woman that's liberal for no damn reason. Every little thing that happens, she got to be a part of and be liberal about. I'll be like, look, the man just, why did he serve him first? You see how they came to the man first and asked him, was he paying? Well, I might want it to pay today. Why would they come straight to you and slide the bill over to you? Why wouldn't they just omit me because I'm a woman? I must be the weaker sex, so I can't pay the bill? I'll be, here, you pay the bill, no problem. Go ahead, angry liberal woman. Pay that bill. I want to talk to the manager. Matter of fact, I'm going to start a protest. Come on, everybody. Didn't you see that this man slides you the bill? Okay, well, let's sign up. We're going to get this thing together. We're going to get a motion together. We're going to start having meetings. We're going to have a Facebook group. I'm going to start a group on Facebook, and we're going to all get in there, and we're going to shut this place down. I'll be, go ahead, liberal woman. I'll be like, get in the car, please. Goodbye. Drop her off. Too rich for the chick. Too rich for the chick. Drop her right back off in the hood. Too rich for the chick. Too rich for the chick. Most females are selfish and only worry about themselves. That's why I'm focused on me. Well, you know why they like that? You've made them that way. Men don't realize that they've made women this crazy. Women that ain't crazy for no reason, y'all drove them crazy. All the craziness you did throughout their lifetime, y'all drove them this way. If y'all wasn't looking for the next Kim Kardashian out there, they wouldn't be sitting up here trying to get no implants. They wouldn't be trying to get all their lips all poked out and all this other stuff. If you wasn't out there thirsting for the video vixens. Y'all thirst, y'all don't realize the power y'all have. Y'all make them go and do all this stuff. They want to get the blonde hair because y'all running after the blonde white chicks on the TV. Y'all see it on TV so much, y'all think they supposed to all have straight hair. Now, a chick don't think she doing nothing unless she get her hair straightened. They be, baby, yo, man, you look good today. What you did? Like her hair look, because it was short and curly, it looked like trash. They do all this for you. They gonna spend 3 hours in the hair salon, another 2 hours getting makeup and hair and nails done. Just so you can say, man, you look good. Because you don't give them no compliments on no other day. Y'all create these situations. Women only doing this to please you. So when you do this and you drive them away from you by doing all this other stuff, they just like, forget it. Y'all don't know how to act. So if they shiesty and don't trust men, they probably know from experience. Oh, well, relationships, that's the thing. A relationship takes time to build. That's why I will always take time to build a relationship. Because if there's no chemistry there, plus you got to get through a woman's BS, it could be a hustle. You don't know what she's in it for. So she could be hustling you and like, this is just something, so she want to get something out of you. So you got to try to play along and see how far you could pick game and pick up on the hustle right away. Be like, I got you. I got you. Next thing you know, be like, come on, get in the car. Drop her off back in the hood. Too rich for the chick. Too rich for the chick. Get a Tasha, not an Angela. Tasha's just as shiesty. I mean, but Ghost kind of pushed her that way. Now I think Tasha finna start sleeping with the lawyer dude, the black lawyer. She like those clean cut, in shape, looking like brothers. She looking at that. She gonna look at that lawyer and be like, and he gonna be like, I'm going in. Because he already know Ghost want Angela. He already know about that situation. So the lawyer know Ghost situation. So he gonna be trying to press up on that. He look like the kind of shiesty lawyer, think he know it all, hypocritical bastard that he is. Terry Silver gonna be pushing up. And y'all gonna be, nah, Tasha ain't that way. But you're right, Tasha was like that, but you gotta realize, Ghost is older than Tasha. Tasha in season 1 is a lot different than now. She's matured a lot within the 3-4 years. She was very young acting in the first season, but she matured as the show went on. But she doing still dumb stuff. Like sleeping with that kid was the worst thing, the worst mistake she could have made. Nah, don't get me wrong. Tasha bad now. Don't get me wrong. When she got pregnant, I was upset. I was... I done missed out. Yes, it's a crime drama show. Is Cardi B a bad influence? Cardi B is what you guys wanted her to be. She went and got implants. You guys knowing this girl was flatter than me. My chest was bigger than her. She went and got fake boobs. She got $4,000 and got implants in her butt. Boom. Now, she normally talks crap, all that street garbage. Oh, you know, I be on oh, you stupid, you stupid, you dumb, and doing all that stupid stuff that don't mean nothing. Then she bouncing and sliding down poles, tattoos. She's another stripper that's coming along because you didn't praised all these Kim Kardashians their whole life. All these people you praised on them because of their assets. Not about being smart, not about doing anything. Now, look at black actresses, people who went to theaters and schools to be taught how to act, acting classes, drama. That's not even available for most blacks anymore. And if you did, you spent all those years, all that money learning how to become a thespian. You done did plays on Broadway. You done did plays and films and all, and you paid your dues. And here it is for a TV show you're turned down because they want this chick from Love and Hip Hop who has no acting ability whatsoever, but she got some likes on Instagram. And she gets a whole show about her. Who she do? Oh, she slept with 4 dudes. Yeah, I'm put her on the show. Yeah, see, I was messing with him, but he weak, and that's why I left him, and I cheated on you 3 times. I got 3 TV, and it become a mess. And then people are watching this and thinking this is okay and it's cool to behave this way. Then you got girls rooting for the ratchetness. That's right, girl. That's right. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Don't suck his thing no more. You better wait 2 weeks for him to suck his thing. I'll be like, it's crazy. And I'll be thinking, am I the only sane person walking around and it's just everybody else is nuts? I'm like, you will let your kids watch this stuff? It'd be like, yeah. I remember the last chick that I dated that was out this way, Bad Girls Club was on. I had never seen her again. I swear, I never seen her again. I got in the car. She was already in the hood. I got in the car and left. All right. I'm like, I just couldn't take it no more. Every time I come over there, Bad Girl Club is on. She want me to sit down and watch Bad Girl Club. She got a bowl of popcorn, eating it with the seasoning salt. When has that become the thing? Seasoning salt on popcorn? I'm like, this stuff getting me sick. I can't eat this. And she seasoning salt, got the whole thing over there, watching Bad Girls Club. I'm like, man, okay, well, let's watch some Bad Girls Club. I watched the 1 episode and I'm like, I can't do this again. Then here it is, another one was coming on. Oh, no, they finna do, that was last week's. Here come new week. This week coming on right now. I'm like, I'm gone. I can't do this no more. I got in the car and I drove off. Bye. I'm too rich for the chick. Too rich for the chick. I'm going home. I'm too rich for the chick. I'm too rich for the chick. I didn't even know it was on until I saw what's his name bragging that he got a season 2. Talking about he finna make $100 million. I'm like, and on BET? You finna make $100 million? How? I haven't watched 1 episode of that. I didn't even know it came on. First off, if I ever sleep with a girl 1 time for the first time, it will never be in my house. That's not going to happen. If she's made it to the house, I have seen her, I've met her family, I know where she going to be. I can go there and get her, and I'm going to know stuff about her she don't even know yet. I know your cousin's best friend, baby mama, I know where they live. I know in case I got to go there and get you, and you think like, he don't even know about me. Ding dong. Oh, I ain't know this place. I'll be... too rich for the chick. Too rich for the chick. Oh, the one chick tried to come up on Carcino. She tried to use my credit card and get some stuff for her. Oh, yeah. She was so stupid. And when they put her in cuffs, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to be there when they put her in cuffs. Oh yeah, chick was real dumb. You see, the thing is, she forget that the bank send you things like alerts. And when I got it, I said, no, let it go. Let it go through. Because I want her to get busted. I'm going to report it stolen and want her to go get that jewelry. I want her to go pick it up so I could have the cops waiting on her. As soon as she used that card, I was like, they was like, do you want to press charges, sir? Absolutely. To every extent of the law, I want jail time. I want her perm to be out her hair. Prosecute. Prosecute to the full extent of the law, Your Honor. And I have to be like, here, get that dude some money. Like, can you smack her up a little bit before you take her in? Give him a wad. Here, can you just smack her around before y'all take her in that cell? Don't tell me where the money went. I'm too rich for the chick. Too rich for the chick. Will I shack with a stripper? Wow. I've done that before. You see, this the thing. Like, I mean, not shacked up, but you know, I've dated a chick who used to strip before. But see, here's the thing. Most strippers, you don't understand. Most of them they're not hoes like that. A lot of them not hoes. You wouldn't know that if you didn't, unless you were there a lot. A lot of the strippers really use it as a side hustle or business. My buddy ran a strip club out here. My other friend was married to a stripper. Oh, of course, that makes good business if the strippers are hoes. But then you got some women who are business mind smart. Like one lady that she was there, she was really taking care of her business. You know, she had a kid and everything else. I knew her. She went to strip because her husband left her for a younger girl. So she just went and stripped on the side because she was a fitness instructor. She kept her body in shape. So she went and did stripping and on the side, and she was tipped well and everything else. So she got most of her thing, and then she go home to her mom. She ain't do no drugs, nothing. She was all about fitness and staying in shape. And she go take care of her son. So I met her there because I knew the owner. And all he cared about was money. Be like, Tony. Every time I seen him, he would lead a whole strip club to me. And he'll just take the money. Zip the bag up. I'm going to drop some money off. Yeah, watch the club till I get back. And be gone. That's it. And you be like, you just walked in just to say, hey, what's up, and hang out. Next thing you know, you like, I'm in charge? Then you just got people walking up to you randomly, asking you questions that's like in the bar that you got to take care of. And then my other cousin was the bouncer. And he was in charge. I'm like, look, talk to him. See, handle this. I don't know what to do in this situation. Because they would come up to you. They'd be butt naked. No clothes on, nothing. A girl will walk up to you. She's stealing my song. I was going to dance to that song. Tell him he keeps playing that song for her. I had that song first. She's stealing my CD. What you going to do about it? I'm like, you know what? What song? You know that song? That song whack anyway. It's old. She tired. I got a whole new thing, playlist. I'll take care of that. Oh, thank you. You're going to like this song. Watch. Wait till this beat hit. She going to wish she stole this song. She going to be wanting to get it to her. I ain't going to let her get it, though. I'm going to save it just for you. All right. Okay, play this song here. It's the same old song. Just play. I'll be like, play this. Any little news to make her think everything was okay to get her on the stage. Girls be stealing stuff out of other girls' lockers, and then they fighting in the background. You got to go in there. It was another DJ there. I just got to tell him what to play. If the girls, it's like you got to play good cop, bad cop. If he's bad cop, you got to be good cop. They come up mad at him, you just got to say something. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to take care of it. Because this happened. She stole my thing. I'll be like, oh, God. Strip club life is crazy. Pete, they was do dumbest things. They would be making like hundreds and almost thousands of dollars a night. They making like $400 a night, $500 a night, $600 on the weekends. They making $1,200. And then they're crying because a stripper took her brush. My brush. It was a brush I had in there and she took it. I knew it. I hate that. I want her fired. I'd be like, is she serious? A brush? She wants her brush. She can't find her brush. And do she know she's in a strip? Nobody caring at her hair? It's not the point. She wants her brush. So I would never want to run a strip club ever in my life. After witnessing these things, I would never want to work in a strip club. But not all of them are hoes. That is the truth. You see, you don't know that going in. You go in and think like, where the hoes? No. How do strippers file their taxes? Very good question. Most of them don't. I'm serious. Most of them don't. They say they didn't make any money or this is how much they did. There's really no paperwork. They get a W-2 sent to them by the strip club. They got to send them something saying this is how much they got as far as tips and stuff. All that stuff is sketchy. So you really you get in low with over there. They come back later and try to find something on you and take you down, but city girls move too fast for me now. I'm not born and raised in the suburbs. I'm born and raised in the city. The chicks I date are from the city because they move. I know how they move. So you got to understand, I grew up in the city, was raised out there. I've made it enough to be out here. So I know how things work and how they operate. So chick try to run game. I mean, please, I've been through the I love you, baby stage. And went through the misery of her playing games and doing all that stuff. I went through all that stuff already. Why is somebody talking about hoop dreams? Oh, is somebody in here talking about hoop dreams? All right, Skippy. There's a long story to that, Andrew Washington. Well, thugs sag their pants because it came from jail. In jail, they take your belt away from you. So your pants would sag. So most of them, when they came out of prison, they just started letting their pants sag because they didn't have a belt. They just let it, then it became the style. Not really. Most of them just used to sag their pants. They didn't have a belt on. They just like let the pants sag or whatever. And they got out of jail. They was doing the same thing. Pants be sagging. They drawers is up. That's just it. And they just wear a long shirt. Back then, people used to wear the baggiest shirts. They would get a double X. And the shirts used to hang long. That was the style. Sagging the pants, extra long shirt. It's impossible to make a Wu-Tang movie. Um, Here's the reason why you can't make a Wu-Tang movie. Too many moving parts. Wu-Tang wasn't one group. It was a collection of single individuals who all had their own crew. Ghostface got about 30 people roll with him. RZA got his own crew, and not all of the crews was cool with the other side. And that was the whole thing. But they all got together because it was like, okay, we're a unit. And then y'all might get along, but your homeboys and your crew might not get along with they dudes and their crew. Be like, yo, man, he shot my cousin. And your dude and your crew shot my cousin, man. We got beef for life. It was like that in Wu-Tang. Oh, yeah. So a lot of stuff that went down. Like a lot of people that was cool with RZA, those was RZA boys, and most of them was his family, and they rolled for RZA. You know what I'm saying? RZA had some boom. Some real dudes, you know what I'm saying? And RZA was known from all over, so he had places, but he had some dudes with him that was for real. Ray had a couple of those dudes too, but a lot of those guys didn't really get along with people that was cool with, like, let me say, Donna and U-God people, and some of them didn't get along with RZA's people. And some drama ensued because they had some street beef over some other stuff that happened. Somebody's cousin got smacked up. You know, Ghostface has kids with RZA's sister. So they family for life. My seeds marry your seeds. Grow with your seeds, marry your seeds. That's how we keep Wu-Tang money all up in the family. And it's like that because Ghost kids is RZA's the uncle. That's his kids. He got like 4 kids with RZA's sister. A Prince movie, you might see it because, see, the thing about Prince is they got order with his distribution. I mean, it would look pretty if Derrick Rose went to Cleveland. They would get him for cheap. But the thing is, it's like, how is that going to help you? Cleveland problem is defense. People don't realize that. Their problem was defense. Their problem wasn't really scoring points. Their problem was defense. And your main player on your team is the weakest link. So if he goes to Cleveland, don't matter. They're going to lose. LeBron cannot guard Kevin Durant. And he's a liability on defense. He chooses when he wants to play it. And even when he plays it, he can't stop Kevin Durant. So they don't communicate on defense. So there it is. Is anybody else having a problem with my connection? Because everybody else seems to be cool with it. They already made a Tribe Called Quest movie called The Beats, Rhymes, and Life. And that is the best Tribe Called Quest movie you ever gonna get. It would make you not like Phife Dawg all that much. I'll tell you that much. Ain't nothing happened to my neck. It's very warm in here and muggy. You know, it's been raining out here. Everything's been flooded. We've been all over the news and stuff. All of the floods and all that crap. Yeah, I'm doing album versus album. I'm doing something tomorrow. I mean, they actually done. I just ain't put them out yet. You'll see it tomorrow. I don't play in the NBA because I ain't had time. I ain't feel like listening to nobody tell me what to do. Is global warming a real thing? Absolutely. Do you know why global warming is happening? Why do you think most companies went green and started putting in greenhouse gases and making sure that everybody's going green? Because it was a very serious problem. And the reason why is because, as you can see, when they start putting out those chemtrails that you see when they put the airplanes fly by, they put out those long streams of smoke and putting chemtrails out. Then they have the weather machine up there that actually drops the bombs down to try to control whenever there's a big major storm happening. They try to prevent those by dropping these little bombs off that dissipates the clouds. So to try to control the weather. They say they was trying to study the weather, but they're trying to control it. That's why they have that weather machine out in space. But what you don't understand is those chemicals that they have so much iron in them and so many other chemicals of metal in those chemicals that they drop that it ends up in getting into the rain. So the rainwater that you drink is even bad for you. And it's putting a lot of mercury, a lot of metal into your energy drink. So you got a lot of lead into your vegetables and all these other things. And it's making people sick. And the reason why they do this, people's like, well, why are they doing it? Because what it's doing is taking the sun and it's reflecting those little metals that they're putting in the clouds and those chemtrails that stay in the air. Those metals reflect some of the sunlight back out into space, which means that you'll be outside and the sun be shining, but the sun don't really shine directly on you that much, because a lot of people out here are dying, not us, but a lot of the pink folks, they're dying of skin cancer. So this is their protection, because they want people going to the beach, spending money. So this is their way of fighting back. So you want the truth? That's the truth. And it's causing the earth to get hotter because you're not naturally letting what's supposed to happen happen. So now the earth, with all those greenhouse gases and all those chemtrails, the heat is not escaping the way it used to. It's staying on the earth, which is causing the ice to melt, and the gas is not escaping. And when you have too much fresh water going into the salt water, it's going to cause a rising. Oh, I'll take Rihanna all day. I'll take Rihanna over Beyonce any day of the week. Now, she didn't do a good job in that Valerian movie. She was I'm like, this is just ridiculous, but it was like a sideshow act to the movie. I like the Battleship movie. A lot of people thought the movie was crazy. I like the movie. I sleep when I'm not awake. Yes, Power's gonna go for 7 seasons. They only written up to 5 seasons. I could pretty much predict how this whole season's gonna go. If anybody want to hear it, I'll tell you. If you want to predict it right now, how Power's gonna end, I could pretty much tell you right now how this whole season's gonna end. I mean, y'all act like I know it. y'all act like I know this for fact. I'm just giving you my prediction. Everybody's like, no, I won't tell it then. Y'all don't want to hear my opinion of what is going to happen? I didn't say I know. I just say I can almost predict what I think is going to happen. My predictions are usually right. Now you want me to tell you. Okay, so where are we at now? Ghost getting out. Ghost should have been out. In my opinion, Ghost should have been out. They have no evidence. What they got is a thumbprint. He didn't even get bail. That's ridiculous. He should have at least been out on bail. So I think he should be out by the next episode. What is keeping him in the jail? A thumbprint? They done lost their major evidence. Once they lost the gun, that's it. I think Angela's going to take the stand because I think now when she saw the film, she saw that tape, I think she's going to take the stand and help Ghost. She's going to take the stand. Her and Tasha both going to take the stand. They're going to help Ghost in the trial. And that's what's going to probably get him out. Now, to the other parts of the story that I see developing. You see Drake. Dre's a slippery dude because he wants to succeed in everything. So, as you can see how Dre operating, Dre is thinking like, I see my angle. Because Dre want to be distro. He want to be distro bad and work with Tommy. And he cool with Tommy until he feel Tommy betrayed him. Because when Julio came up to him like, man, did you tell Tommy that I was in there longer than you? Now he feel like he can't trust Tommy telling him nothing because Tommy went back and told him that. Now that it came back to him, Drake thinking like, well, screw Tommy too. And now that he see Cristobal got a problem with them, Drake can play on this now. Now he like, good, me and you could do this. Because Julio, he not really made for distro anyway. He really isn't. He's a loyal dude. But when it come to stuff like this, when it's time to get aggressive and physical and get your respect, he ain't really got it in him. And Dre know how to play Tommy against him. And plus, he's doing it. He's got Cristobal challenging him, and he know he ain't stepping up to the plate. He complaining to Tommy about it. And I'm like, that's only going to get you removed. And I think Dre going to get distro from Julio. They going to come up with some way they going to work together, him and what's his name? And Dre was like, when I get distro, I'm going to give you, we going to have both sides. They going to work to get Julio out of there. I think Julio going to kill Cristobal. Yeah, he going to be forced to do it. I think so. Because they going to get him out of there and removed. And then when Dre get up there big enough, and he going to team up with the Jimenez brothers, because that's who Cristobal worked for, the Jimenez family. And then they going to be like, okay, they ain't got their thing right over there. Now we can attack Tommy and take over all of it. Watch what I tell you. That's That's how the streets work. If they see you soft or slipping up and you ain't check somebody you supposed to check, oh, they coming in. Because they's like, oh, he's scared. He ain't got no crew like that. We can just come and take all of it. Now we look at the other scenario. We look at the other scenario. Tariq, the son, how he's so disrespectful now. He's so distant, and he just so cool because for the first time in his life, he got people treating him like an adult. He don't even know he being used. So I think it's a matter of time before Tariq eventually find out he's being used. And once he find out he's being used, he gonna be like, oh man, I'm being used. And they probably gonna snatch him up, keep him somewhere. Because right now he creating too much heat that all these people houses that's his friends keep getting hit. It's a matter of time before they be like, who was there with you, Tariq? 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 That he gonna have a lot of heat on him. And everybody gonna be chasing or looking for him. And next thing you know, time gonna run out. And I think Kanan or somebody else gonna find out what's going on. And they gonna take him out. I think he's gonna go. I think Dre gonna go. I think those two are gonna be the first two gone. Or the main characters that's gone. I see Tariq getting killed. And I see not Tariq. I think Angela's gonna be the one to take down Sandoval. I think Mike Sandoval's gonna come to try to kill Angela in her apartment and try to plan it on her, and then she's gonna hold him down there till the cops come and get her. Now, the thing is, what is Tommy's situation? Like I told you, I think Tommy is the son of Tony Teresi. Tommy is his son. Because the way it went down, when he had the conversation, I picked up on it immediately. When he first had the conversation in jail with his wife, when she was asking him for the money, and she said she feel bad that she never gave him a son. That was just random that she brought that up. She was like, I feel bad I never gave you a son. And he was like, don't worry, I ain't worried about that. You know, you're the only thing I care about. So Tommy, and when they brought up, like, who is this guy, St. Patrick? He runs around with a guy named Tommy Egan. He was Tommy Egan. Yeah, they from Queens. They from Queens? Okay. And then when he went to Ghost and said he wanted to make sure Tommy was the one to drop off the money, I knew right then and there. I was like, yep, that's his son. It's his son. That's why he asked for Tommy to do it. It's his son. And then when the uncle was there and got the money and was like, yep, I saw him. It's him. I'm like, uh-oh. So yeah, when he said it's him. So Tommy Egan is that's gonna be his dad. He's gonna be mad at his mom probably because she ain't told him nothing about him, his father. So that'll be on the plate. And then he's gonna have to deal with the situation with, with Lala, because Lala feelings look like she gonna get really attached to Tommy, because she finally got somebody that's got some money and doing good, and somebody got her back. So she ain't gonna want that disturbed. That he got to keep her happy now. He can't have her going left or getting upset and trying to leave him. No, she's leery of that fact, but she ain't gonna think that with her and Tommy. Do I got beef with Charlemagne? Do Charlemagne mention my name? Then we don't have beef. He just steal from everybody. Like, the dude just stole from Shannon Sharpe. Talking about Michael Vick. He said the exact same words Shannon Sharpe said about Michael Vick. Exact same words. Yes, Michael Vick said something really dumb. But it wasn't that he said something that was dumb. It's just that he portrayed it. I mean, he put that on somebody, because that's what they would tell you if you're going to court. Get your hair cut. Wear a nice tie. None of that should matter, but you know if you're going to court, you're going to want to present yourself, make yourself presentable. Yes, but see, the thing is, Colin Kaepernick is not a convict. So you wouldn't say that to somebody who he never done nothing. What is he on trial for? So Charlemagne went on Twitter and saw Shannon Sharpe's remarks about it and said, that's the smartest thing somebody said. Let me write that down. So when I do my donkey of the day, I'm just going to take everything Shannon Sharpe just said. Now, if I didn't hear Shannon Sharpe said it, and then somebody sent me him giving donkey of the day to him and hearing his words and what he said, I'm just like, oh, okay, I know where he stole it from. He stole it from Shannon Sharpe. Because he worded it the same way Shannon did. But I'm used to it because he's used to stealing from me, stealing from somebody else. That's how he makes his living. He goes off the internet, sees what somebody said on Twitter or their video, if it's hot, about a subject. And he takes the best joke or best remark somebody said on Twitter and puts it in his little thing. I'm on to his gimmick. That's right, Maxwell. Wow, I've seen like 54 likes. You said it's only 17 likes on the stream? That's crazy. Lloyd Banks is a better lyricist than Jay-Z, yes. But Jay-Z makes better formulated songs than Lloyd Banks. I still won't listen to 444. Why is that? No, Lloyd Banks he suffers from an inconsistency of he wants to do his own thing his way, and that's just that. That's just Lloyd Banks. He doesn't want to. He's not gonna conform. He feels conformity kills the art form, and no matter what, he wants to be Banks. Lloyd Banks just want to rap, go home. That's it. I know rappers like that. They could be the greatest artists in the world. They great. They just want to rap and go home. They don't want to do none of the promotion. They don't want to do any of that garbage. Do y'all know that the girl that's staying with R. Kelly got a diss record? Like her sister got a diss record out. No, I saw the music video. Somebody sent it to me. It's a music video of R. Kelly's, I guess, the sister of the girl. Let me see if I can find it.
LC, Jay Savage. You already know what the fuck it is, nigga. Fuck Kells.
The R. Kelly diss song.
A-Town, Memphis 10 shit. Robert R. Kelly single, you bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Millie got waves, so you know the beat is
A lot of y'all may think it's funny how I do this shit. It's not about the money or the views it get. But it's about a dummy and he fooling with. My fucking sister, he retarded and he losing it. In her career, he ruined it. Y'all niggas stupid. If you think I'm gonna be cool with this, he crossed me like the crucifix. I got the team people telling me about. And I don't give a fuck, I'm letting everything out. This is not about a nigga pissing on a female. It's deeper, way deeper infections you gon' get. Fucking with this nigga, I promise. I swear this bitch is dishonest and so disgusting and odd. Your label need to start. We discussing your job. Still fucking teenagers putting up a facade. Then turn around and make some songs up about God.
Really?
Damn Savage, why you rapping so hard?
Cause he a bitch.
Damn Kelly, why you acting so
He
hard?
full of shit and a bad influence. Love fingers up his ass with acrylic nail attached to it. Yeah, that sound bad, but understand that dude is sick. This a dope beat. I'm just speaking facts to it. Yeah, it was a reason for that video with that bad to it.
Catch nigga wanna act stupid.
You trying to come up with lawsuits? Everything I said, I got all proof, resources. As soon as gonna be coming out like you, nigga, wait for it.
Yeah, we on your ass, nigga. Fuck it. You already know what it is. Fucking with my little sister, nigga. This ain't a game. Fuck what you heard. Yeah, Savage life. What you know about that, Cam? Yeah, this shit signed, sealed, and delivered, nigga. Ha.
Man, the family went riding out over this. And they said they got proof. Ain't that something? They said R. Kelly is a closet homo. Oh my goodness. They said it's coming out. You know, because of that, my DMX, remember I did the DMX versus R. Kelly video? And that video been taking off lately, man. Everybody been hitting that video up lately.
Welcome to Smarter Investing. At Betterment, we've created automated investing to help people make better financial decisions and reach their...
All right. You know, you didn't mention that he was coming back over things happen. But I'm going to let you listen to the DMX version of what happened.
This is my video.
You know, for those who haven't heard it already. Some of you be like, I heard that already. But all right, here it is. DMX breaking down what happened.
She ain't but 20. She looked like 15. So we had to send...
R. Kelly, what's up?
We had to send a Def Jam rep. Yeah, R. Kelly, what's up? We got minors in the building. Fucking bitch-ass nigga. When I see you, I'm gonna spit in your fucking face. Fuck you. R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga with an elephant dick, you fucking bitch. Wow. Rough Rider G Unit Radio.
Yes, this is what we doing, man.
This is how we like it. Kato, yo, you know what I'm saying? And me, yo. Yo, nigga invited me to the studio.
Wow.
Now, we showed up at a video shoot for him. You know what I'm saying? Now, Kato was presently do a song for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Leave him alone. Nigga, Kato kept that nigga safe in Chicago. That nigga's a pussy.
Wow.
Now, so I showed up in the studio on his behalf to do a song for him. So I tell nigga, now he wasn't even at the studio, but I'm still there because I'm a professional. So I said, all right, I'm gonna bang. Please, what up? All right, I'm gonna bang my shit out. You know what I'm saying? So I say, yo, you know what? Let me take the beat. You know what I'm saying? Back to the hotel and box it. I'll come and talk. So and his manager's like 50 years old. His uncle and his manager.
Wow.
They said, I said, yo, ask him to take the beat. This nigga is in a room in the studio. You ain't got enough respect to come to the room I'm in. You mean? You in a
he's in a separate room. He got
He's in a room downstairs.
Come on, man.
Talk to you.
Come on, man.
Uncle with his manager. I ain't got a problem with that. But the way he talks to the nigga was crazy. Like this. He talking to the fucking locker. Yo.
Nah.
You're right. That's supposed to know he can take the beat.
Come on,
right back
man.
to the locker. No. I'm sitting right there like, that's what's up.
That's that wax shit.
I said, why I can't take a... I'm saying, because, you know, it's a fucking beat.
That's wax.
It's a beat. You ain't your vocals in on there. Ain't can't nobody put that on a mixtape. And hold up, who the fuck you think I am anyway? Nigga, like I'm not thirsty to leak a fucking song with you.
Come on,
I don't
man.
even fuck with you like that. Yo, now my man dead.
Damn.
My nigga Kato. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my nigga Kato. You know what I'm saying? It's like that nigga kept him safe in his own hood. And then I did the song he was supposed to get on for my nigga Kato, and this nigga didn't lay his vocals because he thought I didn't say his name. I said, fuck all them faggots, asking all them questions. Stop it. Yeah, Kato's my dog. Yeah, I fuck with Prophet.
Wow.
But I ain't saying nothing about R. Kelly, so he got mad. He didn't want to do the song. You fucking bitch.
Damn,
you
man.
fucking bitch. Nigga, oh, yo. Whenever I see you, I'ma spit in your fucking face, you fucking faggot.
Wow.
Fucking bitch.
You tried to sue Jay-Z.
Fuck that nigga. He gonna be suing a few more niggas. Trust me. He gonna be suing a few more niggas. Let me catch that nigga. My man kept him safe, dog. And he had enough respect to even talk to a nigga face to face. You gotta talk through the crack in the door.
Right.
Cause you in there with a minor. You in there with a minor. You gotta talk through the crack in the door. You ain't got enough respect to talk to a nigga face to face. And I'm here because of you. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, bitch.
Well, you know he's the reason why 50 is doing movies now, though. We looked up to you, man. Our favorite movie was what? Never Die Alone was our favorite movie.
That was
it.
That was my best movie.
I didn't even think you
That
was
was
like...
my best movie because you know it was like, all right, I'll tell you, all right.
That was crazy. Like it was.
I'm gonna say it like they think it, but won't say it. Do the nigga shit. Do the nigga shit. All right, you know how you niggas shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Shoot. It's on. X will give it to you raw. X is the Sagittarius. I don't know what part of that got him hooked on crack. Why isn't he in prison? Because he earns people money. When you're a top money maker, you're protected. I'm feeling sleepy. But I got a lot I got to take care of tonight. So let me go ahead and do that. And let me get out of here. It's been great talking to y'all tonight. I had fun. And I'm out.